But it's already getting dark behind the window, and Lady and Molly are lying tired around the house. There's Lady on the armchair. She's taken the place of Molly. And Molly is like, why has she taken my place? Well, I'm going onto my favorite sofa. I open my laptop and I start editing my videos and checking the comments. You know, I have already 3 channels now: English, French, Russian, so I have a lot of editing to do. Besides, I have filmed a lot of videos that are unedited because, remember, my computer had broken. I love this moment in the evening, and when I'm done with all the work, I go straight to the bathroom to take a warm shower. For me, taking a shower is not just a cleansing procedure. I feel that this warm water flowing on my skin, on my hair, is taking away the tiredness of the day. It's cleansing my energy. Taking care of my skin is one of the most important rituals of the night. Currently I'm using this line by Premium J that is based on CBD oil, known for its healing, anti-inflammatory properties. I love their facial cleanser. It contains 200 milligrams of CBD oil, activated charcoal, and chamomile extract, so it really deep cleanses the pores but doesn't dehydrate my skin. Once a week, I follow the cleansing routine with the vegan scrub that's made with organic hemp, cocoa butter, and natural exfoliating particles. I have a very high standard for scrubs. They must contain very fine particles, and the particles must be natural. And this scrub definitely meets my standards. It's become an essential part of my skincare routine, and after using it I feel that I just got a facial. And I must say that I especially love using these on those days when I do work out, because when you work out you sweat and that can clog your pores, and so I prefer to always cleanse my skin with the cleanser and then use a scrub after my workout. I follow this with the rejuvenation cream that I use as a serum, as the formula is so lightweight and pleasant. It's enriched with vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and peptides, and of course it has 200 milligrams of CBD oil. I use this cream both in the day and night. I especially like applying it on problem areas, so-called problem areas, around the mouth, underneath the eyes, on the neck, where, the first wrinkles may form in the future. I love using this both at night and in the morning. This is an essential step because of its wonderful ingredients and also how good it makes my skin look and feel. As you can see, my skin looks pretty good and I have no makeup on and it looks really even but not pale. I definitely feel a great difference in the look and the feel of my face with these products, and they don't irritate my eyes, which is so rare. The next step is the facial night cream, and it has retinol, caviar oil, and collagen, apart from the CBD oil, of course. My sister had face cream with the CBD, but it wasn't as good as this one, and it didn't say how much CBD oil were they using. Premium Chain always states the amount of CBD oil in each of their products. For instance, this night cream contains 300 milligrams of CBD. It's super moisturizing. It's never peeling. I feel I can even apply this under my makeup, and let me tell you a secret I have. Even though Premium Chain, they also have a day cream. I will leave the link to Premium Chain website in the description box. It's premiumchain.com. They've also given me a discount code of 20% that they offer to my viewers. It's Anya, ANYA. After the shower, I'm always hungry. So I go to the kitchen and start taking out the plates and all the other things that I need to make myself some delicious, delicious dinner. I think one can eat both healthy and tasty at the same time. And I always love to try new recipes. And that day, I was going to try a new recipe that turned out amazing. I'd bought some vegetables in the local shop, some broccoli, an eggplant, yellow pepper, we'll call these Bulgarian peppers. And for this recipe, I'll also need a carrot. The top was eaten by my dogs. They're like little bunnies. They love carrots. I wash everything with water. Now actually, I read a book recently by an American doctor that was called Eat Dirt. You heard it right. It was called Eat Dirt. It even has a dirty carrot on the cover. And that doctor thinks that many of the illnesses of our days are caused by us washing the products too much and being too hygienic. It was an interesting point of view. What do you think of it? Have you read it? Do you think it's true? And of course, I'm adding the peeled carrot to the plate. First, I start cutting the eggplant, and I will soon change the knife because, as you can see, this knife was not sharp. And the reason why I can't sharpen the knives is because when I'm using the sharpener, it makes such a sound. It gives me the worst tingles in the world. Not ASMR tingles, not Anya tingles that I'm sure you all love, but just bad type of tingles. That's why I always postpone the sharpening of the knives. Eggplants are poisonous when they're raw, but when they're cooked, they are so healthy to consume. They're rich in vitamin C and also B vitamins. In fact, a Dr. friend always recommends us taking vitamin C before flights. I'm not flying anywhere, but I'm taking my natural vitamin C through eggplant today. Tell me, have you guessed what I'm going to cook tonight? I prepare the pan with some corn oil, and I add the cut eggplants over there. I leave it here, and they'll just fry on their own. The fire doesn't need to be high, and cutting the broccoli, even though you can just put them in pieces with your hands. Broccoli is also rich in many vitamins, but for some reason in my family, nobody used broccoli. It was just not a popular vegetable. And I can say I was the one who introduced broccoli into our kitchen, and now everybody loves it. It's such a delicious green veggie. Next, I'm cutting my pepper. You can take a yellow pepper, a red one, a green one. I took a yellow one because it's been raining recently and I just really missed the sun. So I chose a yellow sunny pepper for this meal. Red will also make your dish look wonderful. And I'm cutting this, kind of slicing this, yes? Not too thin and not too thick. This will add wonderful sweetness and spice to our meal. And then I'm peeling the carrot. I love carrots and I love carrot juice. I guess my pets have taken after me in their liking of carrot. Carrot has a lot of vitamin A, which is very good for your eyesight, for your growth, also good for your skin. So I'm adding the carrot to the pan, and as you can see, this already makes everything look delicious. Just the carrot and the eggplant. But of course we're not done with this. I'm also going to add broccoli. Since it takes a while for broccoli to get soft, we need to leave them for a while on the pan. And then I add the pepper. And when I add the pepper, I just mix everything. And I put the cap on, but I don't close it. I let a little air in. A little love break with Lady. Have you ever seen such a cute dog? Look at her face. Our vegetables look ready already. And my stomach is begging to take all of this in. So here's my chim-chim and my plate already where I add the veggies. And I love a lot of veggies in my chim-chim. And note that I didn't use any salt because I'm using sauce, a soy sauce. I love soy sauce, and unfortunately I don't have those sticks, the Asian sticks, so I mixed everything with a fork. I hope my Asian viewers will forgive me for this, but the flavor and the taste, they're delicious. And now it's the time where I go on my sofa again with my plate in my hands. I turn on the TV to watch some great films. I love watching movies at night. And of course, Molly comes over here because she can smell the delicious food and she's like, give me too. That evening they were showing Meet the Fockers, which I think is the best American comedy. I love it. I can watch it over and over and it's always funny to me. Molly seems to enjoy it too. Lizzie was already asleep. And so, my darlings, this is how my evening ended that day. I hope that all of your evenings are filled with delicious food, amazing people and loving pets.